egg whites and put them into a big bowl. Alright, you're going to take a beater, or if you don't have one, you can use a stand mixer, and mix your egg whites. Take a 1/4 cup of sugar and put it in. You can keep beating until it looks like this and the mixture holds soft peaks.
Fabulous.
Okay. Now get another bowl out and grab your sifter. And if you don't have a sifter, then don't make this recipe because you need a sifter. And now pour 1 cup of almond flour, 1 2/3 cups of powdered sugar. Sift it until it's all mixed together. Alright, now once your mixture is sifted, you can pour it into the egg white mixture. Don't have a spatula. Gently fold the two mixtures together.
Is that folding, Ethan?
Grab a plastic bag and scoop the mixture into your plastic bag. Once you have your mixture in a plastic bag, cut off a tiny bit of the corner and then start piping it onto a cookie sheet with wax paper. Once you've piped your batter into about 1.5 inch circles, you can let them sit on the sheet for about an hour before you bake them. Alright, so it's been an hour, so I'm going to put them in the oven now. And your oven should be at about 300 degrees. We're going to start with some powdered sugar, and you can pretty much just eyeball it for this. Grab about a teaspoon of butter. Now you're going to add a little bit of vanilla. Mix it up with a fork. Just keep adding a little bit of milk until it's nice and creamy. Once your frosting looks like this, it's done. Okay, I took them out of the oven. Once your cookies are fully cool, you can take one, spread a little bit of the frosting on it, find another half. And this is the finished product.
So first you want to put in 1 tablespoon of sugar, and you want to put in 1.5 cup of flour, and you want to put in 1 teaspoon of salt and 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Then you want to mix that together. Now you want to make a well in the middle with your hands. You want to pour in 1 1/4 cup of milk, 1 egg, and 3 tablespoons of butter. And then you want to mix that until it's smooth. So you want to turn it on and put it to medium heat. Just put a little bit of butter on it so it doesn't stick. So you want to take a 1/4 of a cup and scoop it. And then you want to place it on your pan. And you want to keep doing that until your pan fills up. After a couple minutes, you want to check them to make sure they're lightly brown. Nice. Let's check the other ones. Alright. Nice. And last one. Now you just let them cook on the other side and then they'll be done. So this is the final product, and here are your pancakes.
So first we're going to be making the pie filling. You're going to take 4 cups of fresh blueberries, and then you're going to take your 3/4 cup of sugar, sprinkle it over the blueberries, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 3 tablespoons cornstarch, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle that over the blueberries. So now I'm going to be making the crust. Take your 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and put it into a food processor. 1 teaspoon of kosher salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And you're gonna put the top back on this food processor and pulse a few times to mix. Now that the dry mixture has combined, you're gonna take 1/3 a cup of vegetable shortening along with 1.5 sticks of butter. And then again, you're gonna combine this with the food processor until the butter is about the size of peas. Should we sing it then? Because in the video,
Just start.
So now you're going to pour 6 to 8 tablespoons of ice water down the sheet. Perfect. Now you're going to combine. Do it. Stop filming. Now you're going to roll your dough into a ball onto a lightly floured surface. Now that you've rolled your dough into a ball, you're going to wrap it in a saran wrap and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Oh, my hands are still covered in butter. Now you're going to roll your dough out after it's been chilled in the fridge for 30 minutes. Cut your dough into 2 pieces and then roll them out. Now that you've rolled out your bottom pie crust, put it into the pan and puncture the pie crust with a fork. Now pour your blueberry filling from earlier into your crust and put some butter over the top. Now that you've rolled out your top pie crust, cut it into slices that are about 1 inch thick to make the lattice top for the pie. Now you're going to crimp the edges of the pie, and then it'll be ready to bake. The pie is now ready to put in the oven. Put it on the bottom rack. And here's your finished product. It is very good.